Hello and welcome to week 1 of this new world that we're in here, and Intro to Sociology. So welcome to class, and my name is Dr. Mark Kavanaugh and I'm your instructor, and I'm going to be posting every week. For Monday morning, I'm going to be posting a video like this introducing the expectations for the week. And a lot of what today is about is this week is going to be getting to know the course, getting to know Brightspace, the new learning management system that we're using, and to kind of familiarize yourself with the expectations of the class. So let's go take a look at Brightspace right now. So here we have what you see when you enter in to Brightspace, is the course, and the announcement section is going to be a place where I'm going to be keeping you updated as to when things are happening in the class. I'll be posting these videos, but I'll also be posting when I've graded things, so you'll be able to go and get the feedback on your material. But once you've read those announcements, where you want to go is the content section. That's where all the action is going to be happening. Go in the content section, and the first time you go in there, it's going to bring you right to the overview syllabus. From that point on, once you've played around in here, every time you go into the content section, it's going to bring you to the last place you were, so it kind of keeps a bookmark for you there. But under this overview syllabus, there's a little video on how to navigate in here, but I'm going to cover that a little bit. Welcome to class, a basic information, kind of go through here the textbook and coursebook information, which I'll talk about in just a second. Support resources, a little bit about me, and then the course syllabus down here on the bottom. So make sure you review all of this material. And then the next place that you want to go is course documents. And this area is where you're going to find information about the expectations of the course. It's just general course expectations, policies, online classroom etiquette, and this link right down here, the textbook and coursebook information. And as I click on that, what I want to tell you about is in this class, there's a what I call the trio of resources. The first resource is that there's a textbook, and it's free, and you can download it right from here. The second is the coursebook. Now, the coursebook is a digital document that you download. It has all of my lesson plans, my lectures, notes, videos, images, all of that stuff that I would do in the classroom kind of thing in written form. And it has a description of the assignments in the class. So those are two very important documents that you're going to download here, and then of course Brightspace. So the course of action any given week is to find out what chapters that we're covering that week, read the textbook to get that broad sense of the area that we're looking at, read the course book to understand my particular points that I'm making on material, and in there get to understand the online discussions, quizzes, and assignments that are in there, and then go into Brightspace and participate and submit your work and participate in the discussions and whatnot. So back to Brightspace here, I clicked on that documents folder, and right at the front here we have a link to the Sociology 2nd edition textbook. So that will download to your device. Scroll down a little bit, and here's a picture of the cover of the book that I put together, where it has all the lesson plans with some help from Nancy Cronin. And right down here you can see the links. It's available in a PDF format, but it's also available in an EPUB format. Now the EPUB format is a little bit more interactive. It is more geared toward like a tablet. If you have an iPad or something like that, that's the one that gets a little bit more megabytes, but nonetheless. Now then, once you're done getting all that information, we go back to the content section, and there's a thing called the course timeline. Now you click on the timeline, and this is where you find out what we're doing in any given week. So here we are in week 1, and we're doing chapter 1, an introduction to sociology, and chapter 2, sociological research. And you can see that this week entails 2 discussions, one for chapter 1, one for chapter 2, and 1 assignment. That's a written assignment that you write in a word processor and you upload it to the Dropbox. So the procedure, like I said before, is you're reading the textbook, then you read the course book, you prepare your answers. The course book contains all the information that you need to get your answers ready. And in this case, you have 2 discussions. You go into the chapter area. So from here, you're going to do chapter 1 right there. Click on chapter 1. And here's where you're going to find the access to chapter 1 discussion and where you're going to upload your chapter 1 assignment. And it just goes through the different chapters here. And then the last thing that I want you to kind of think about is there's some special assignments. There's a couple special assignments, critical thinking and information, sources of information, and we'll cover those. I'll cover those with videos all of their own. But there's something that you have to make a decision about, that the big assignment at the end is one of 2 projects, and one of them is a classic research paper, and the information on that research paper is in your course book as well. And the other option is a service learning project. So you have the option to do one of those 2 things, either a research paper or a service learning project. So what I want you to do during this first week is also look at those special assignments. It's the last chapter in the course book, and look through all those special assignments, post any questions that you have, and about which assignment you want to do, because you're going to want to get started on that pretty early. Now, to post questions, what you want to do is in the assignments section, which goes across the top, there's a red bar that goes across that says assignments. Click on there, and you're going to see tabs for assignments, quizzes, and discussions. And the discussions one will show you all the discussions in the class, including 2 ungraded discussions. One is course questions, and the other one is the course lounge, which is kind of just a place to hang out and post other things. So for this week, what I want you to do, you're looking at chapter 1 and chapter 2, preparing for that, navigating around the class, taking a look at the special assignments, doing all of that work. And in order to create a sense of community in this class, what I want to start off with is in the course lounge, I want you to post an introduction to yourself and talk a little bit about what's going on in your life, what your major is, what are you doing in school, how is the COVID thing impacting you. Let's get to know each other a little bit and connect. We're going to be together for the next 16 weeks, and we'll be working in closeness digitally with each other, so make this effort to try and get to know each other. So good luck with these assignments. If you have any questions, send me an email. All that information is available on the course site, and I will see you in the discussion boards.